So some folks are not setting the coordinate system correctly when they start a project. So if I left click here in Arc to start a new project, and I want to be careful as I described earlier about where I set these. So I'm going to start my new project here on my desktop folder. So I'll go to this PC onto the desktop. And so on the desktop then is where I'll put my project. So I make sure that I have desktop here in the computer of this PC, and I say OK. And then I'll call this something that makes sense. So this might be week 4 work. Or I could call it add soils, or something that is descriptive for that project. When I say OK, it's going to create this new project. And you can see it creates a folder here, my week 4 work, where it's putting the information associated with that project. So it creates this enclosing directory as I've described earlier. Well, when I first start a project, it has a default coordinate system, and I want to make sure that that default coordinate system here in the properties, so if I right-click on the map there at the top in the properties, down here in the coordinate system, I want to check and make sure that it isn't this WGS84 web Mercator. That's the default that Arc has set. I want to look for, in this case, this projected coordinate system we're using down here in the UTM North America, NAD83 Zone 15 North. So either the 2011 or the 2007 or the 96, either of those are functionally equivalent. So here I click on the 15 North, I say OK. Now when I save this project, that coordinate system will be saved with the project. So make sure you have the coordinate system set correctly, because when you digitize things, they're set into that coordinate system. It does an automatic transformation for you when you bring in data in a different coordinate system, but you're going to end up running into problems with the WGS84 because it's not a metric-based coordinate system. So best to make sure you set it before you go on. So I save this project. When I reopen it, it'll be in that coordinate system that we set. So I only have to do it once. That's the start of making the project. So make sure you do that if the default isn't set to your UTM.